bahan bakar unggulan, mesin kendaraan jadi lebih ringan tarikannya.
Kalian sering kalah main game karena terhalang jaringannya buruk. Ayo, depan gue satu. Wah.
250 hours of streaming in 3 years is not a lot. That shows that it wasn't a priority to him, nor a dream. If he really wasn't to get somewhere, he would be streaming a lot more. I have streamed over 100 hours in the past 2 weeks. So that says something. Not trying to hate, just need to be realistic. Well, not trying to hate either. And in your own words, I just need to be realistic. If you're streaming that much a week, I am very concerned for you, and you need to quit right now. This video is going to be a lot of hard-to-hear truths that every streamer who is serious about growing needs to hear. No, I'm not saying this in a way that is supposed to attack you guys, and no, it isn't another video about which platform is better. I'm sorry for so many of those lately. I am making this video from legitimate concern. I received this comment a few months ago. It was on a video where I talked about 2 creators who spent 3 to 4 years creating content that got almost no views. I'm talking 30 average viewers after 3 years. That video as well, I'm really proud of actually. The moral of that entire video was to talk about how those 2 creators, after 3 years, stopped grinding. They shifted their content strategy. They changed up what they were doing. Again, stop grinding, because grinding and hustling is for idiots. And because of that change, now both of those creators get millions of views every month. It was Ironmouth and Ambiguous Amphibian, if you're curious. These 2 are major inspirations to me. It isn't just one comment. I get these daily. Listen to this one. I got this today. Sometimes I wished I was a female streamer. That way I can attract more viewers. But alas, all I can do as a male streamer is just doing the best I can. Sometimes I even forget to eat and rest because I worked so hard for my daily streams. This guy is saying he wishes he was a female streamer and bragging about not eating or sleeping because he streams daily non-stop. And when I told him to not do that and instead work on other platforms or better discovery methods, he told me, a creator who has had 200 and 300 average viewers before, that consistency is key to growth, which is why he streams every day for 8 hours and it is required of him. It's the hustle sigma hashtag grind to affiliate. More hours streaming means more likely to succeed. Go live daily, 8 hours a day. It's our dream. We can all make it. More RGB lights behind you. That's actually a bit ironic. More cameras. It's not about the content you make. It's about the passion, the drive to be live. We can all make it if we hashtag support small streamers. Let me be clear right now. Hours spent live does not equal or make you more likely to be successful. Maybe early on during the lockdown 2-3 years ago, it was a factor. But now, the most successful streamers in the next generation who are going to blow up and be the face of content creation, they're going to be creators who stopped streaming. Let me explain. To grow as a streamer only, it requires unreal commitment. Going live daily or every second day. 5 to 8 hour streams to keep viewers up high. Streaming longer than other streamers to farm raids, or when the big guys go offline, those viewers have to go somewhere, right? Always being online, doing collabs and networking with larger creators than yourselves. Networking by being in other streamers' chats and constantly being like, hey dude, why don't we collab? Please collab with me. You need to be playing the trendiest, latest game and be at the top of a category for those games. Or you need to be doing some wild challenge or event to get viewers in and go viral on Twitter or Dexerto. Except none of that guarantees you'll grow anymore. In fact, it barely guaranteed it 2 years ago. And outside of those things, really the strategy of growing in this new post-lockdown age from solely streaming shouldn't be a thing. Early or middle lockdown, sure, it was possible, and I talked about how you could do it on this channel. And that's because plenty of us did do it during that time period. Because people were trapped inside. You had a captive audience. As weird as that sounds, it was literally a captive audience. But now it isn't an appropriate strategy because of the insane number of hours you'd be required to put into streaming. And again, those hours don't guarantee any kind of return on investment. Because here's the thing, and I'm saying this because I'm so worried about streamers who are putting all this time and energy in, and I want you to really listen to the words I say here. I need you to live by these words, and even if you hate me, hate my advice, or don't want to hear the hard truth of it, just please take this seriously because I can't read comments about you guys not eating, not sleeping, and wishing you were a different gender anymore. Streaming is easy. Anyone can go live. Literally, you can click go live and you'll be live on Twitch tomorrow. But growing as a streamer is brutally hard. However, making content like YouTube videos, shorts, TikToks, or Reels, now that is difficult. But growing as a YouTuber, TikToker, or doing Reels is actually easier. If that confuses you, don't worry, I'll go into it more in detail soon. But first, I want to point out the major mistake new creators are making that is far worse than anything else. When you stream insane hours, you don't have time to do things that will actually help you grow, let alone work on your content whatsoever. You see, I've always thought that when you're trying to grow as a content creator, it's not about getting views, it's not about getting subs or making money. When you're just starting out, it's all about farming impressions. In digital marketing, we have a term that's called touches, and that term, much like physical contact in real life, has always made me feel pretty uncomfortable. But essentially, a touch is when someone sees your product. It could be as an ad, or they could be exposed to it organically in other content. Like how you guys see my Shure SM7B in every single video. That's almost like a touch. If you want someone to buy your product, it takes upwards of 8 touches before they'll even consider it. And they need the intent to even buy or click that product first. All of this is the same for content creation. Every time someone sees you, your brand, or your content, it is a touch. An opportunity to convert that person from someone who doesn't watch you to a fan, a die-hard viewer who will always come back and click your content. If you're going live constantly, as I mentioned earlier, like those 2 commenters were, you are really limiting the number of touches or impressions you are able to farm. The discovery, clicks, and chance to be exposed to new viewers on Twitch or streaming by itself in general is too low. You can only be seen while live, and even then, you're likely not appearing in front of many people. When you're small, it's barely double digits that'll see your stream each stream. This is why I tell creators to stream less or even stop streaming entirely until you've managed to build enough impressions on your brand. But how do you do that? It's easier said than done, right? Well, I will cover all that a bit later in the video because I've had an absurd amount of success recently farming impressions that you can pretty much do as well. It's not hard. But before we even start to think about how to farm impressions, we need to talk about the motivations for wanting impressions, because making content with the wrong motivation will just cause you to make terrible content. If the first mistake new streamers make is thinking more hours means more likely to succeed, well then the second mistake is creating content on other platforms for the sole reason of trying to grow your stream. Every time I tell you guys to make shorts or TikToks or YouTube videos, I get asked the same question. When I get viewers on those platforms, how do I make them watch my Twitch stream? And my answer? You don't. At least not right now. Because if your motivation for creating content on other platforms is purely to grow your stream, then you likely aren't going to be making good content. Or at least you won't be making good enough content to actually get anywhere in the first place. You see, every platform is special. It's unique. TikTok is very different to Shorts, and Shorts are very different to Instagram Reels. People who watch YouTube want different things from people who watch Twitch. You wouldn't go on TikTok and make a 10-minute long video. It isn't what the platform or the viewers want. You wouldn't go live on Twitch and just start running reruns nonstop. People are on Twitch for interaction. So you need to respect the platform, respect the format, and most importantly, respect its viewers. Work to make good quality content those viewers on that platform will enjoy. That should be the goal. You should want to A, create quality content, and B, give value to the users of the platform, and then C, grow an audience on that platform for the sake of growing it on that platform. It shouldn't be get views, make money, get them over to my Twitch stream and watching me over there. Because again, if your motivations aren't to make content that you enjoy making, enjoy expressing your own unique voice, that's right, not pretending to be someone else to try get views. You have to actually enjoy releasing content that others will enjoy watching. Well, if you don't want to do that, you're likely never going to grow because you're expecting a return on something while offering nothing to the viewers. Why would someone watch your entire video on YouTube if it was just a half-assed ad for your Twitch stream? The answer is they just won't. It has to provide them value first, and you have to keep providing value before they'll even consider giving you something in return. I don't even promote my streams on this channel anymore because I find that it just takes away from the value I'm providing you guys. And that is another hard truth that most streamers don't want to hear. You guys are expecting more from your viewers than you are actually giving them in value. And that kind of makes you a selfish creator. And selfish creators are never going to grow because it's so easy to see that they're doing this for views and not because they enjoy creating. Take it from me, every time I make a video these days that I'm not interested in, if I'm doing it just because I think it'll do well on the channel, it fails because I am not being myself. But what do I mean when I say the words farming impressions? Well, in simple terms, I mean keep putting your content and brand in front of your key demographic, your target audience, the people who are most likely to enjoy your content. Let me give you an example with my side channel, which please don't go look up. I'll show you screenshots of it, but if you go look it up and watch a video for 5 seconds, you're just gonna hurt my channel. My side channel does Nintendo, Pokemon, and indie games, because people who enjoy Pokemon likely also enjoy other Nintendo games like Mario. But they'll also probably enjoy games like Hollow Knight, for example, as well. That is a large group of people who enjoy and overlap between certain topics that I want to make content around. So now I need to position myself in front of them as much as I can. What I've done to do that is pick 2 platforms or formats, and each platform has a different goal. My first platform is short format content, such as TikToks, Instagram, or in my case, I have decided to use YouTube Shorts. I've been posting shorts both converted from clips and moments from videos, but I've also been creating original shorts on Pokemon and Breath of the Wild. These go out to tens of thousands of people. Well, they went out to over 850,000 people in just over a month, so it's doing pretty well. The goal of short format is to reach as many people as possible and get your content in front of them often, producing high quality glimpses into your longer format content. And then, because of the way the YouTube algorithm works, the people who were interested in my content, who enjoyed it or who saw the value in it, they will be recommended more of my shorts. And because they've been recommended so many of my shorts, hopefully, or eventually to be honest, they'll subscribe. But they'll also be recommended my second platform, or format really, my full YouTube videos. The reason the algo has been and will continue to recommend the full videos is because my main content is in the same niche or topic. It's more Pokemon and more Nintendo. So the people who enjoyed my shorts on Nintendo and on Pokemon will enjoy my longer format videos on the same topic. And the goal of these longer format videos is to provide a higher quality content, more valuable entertainment, tell a longer story, and really to develop a community or audience. After discovering my niche about 5-6 videos ago and what I wanted to make content on, I've gone from getting 100 to 200 views in 24 hours to getting 1,000 views in 24 hours. This massive leap is mostly because of the short format strategy to help build engagements on the channel and bring new people in. Of course, the main videos need to be good, and I've been trying to get a 60% retention rate, which I've managed to do pretty successfully, but still, it is all about bringing those people in, farming those impressions. Also, it's not a one-way street, by the way. People who enjoy my longer videos will be recommended my shorts, and if you're worried viewers who like one format won't like the other or won't convert, don't be. It's actually proven, thanks to a study done by Google, that 59% of Gen Z who see short format content are likely to go and watch longer format content on the same topic if they enjoyed it. I do have a third and final platform technically, but this is actually 3 platforms. The goal of them is to interact with those viewers. Take people who enjoy my content, my medium and short format content, and turn them into die-hard fans. You do this with streams. Specifically, I'm using YouTube streams on the same channel as the shorts and long videos. So it all connects together in the algorithm, which I am seeing it actually does connect. And the more I do of each of them, the better the channel performs overall. But I said 3 platforms. That's because it's not just about streaming. It's actually just about interaction in general. So I'm spending a lot of time interacting in my Discord and on my YouTube community polls. This helps build a really strong community. But that is the strategy, essentially. Farming impressions and connecting them together. Short format reaches my key demographic en masse. Those who enjoy the short format will enjoy the videos on the same topic, and then YouTube learns who will like my channel and promote the content to the right people much faster than it used to a year ago. And then streams, community posts, and Discord are used to interact with those viewers in a more meaningful way. And look, you might not want to hear all of this, that's totally fine, but I have to say it, even if the comments rip me to shreds, even if nobody clicks this because they feel like, oh, he's just saying Twitch is dying. But I and several streamers close to me have been told to our face that Twitch knows their discovery is awful. They don't want to be creators' main platforms, they want to be a secondary way to monetize. They told us to go off, make content on other platforms, and bring those viewers back to Twitch. I'm not joking, they literally told us that. But hey, I mentioned earlier that streaming is easy because anyone can do it. The growth is the hard part, and it's the opposite for content creation. The reason is that the barrier for entry for content creation is harder because it requires skills you don't have yet. But something you do have is control. You control the ability to learn how to edit a video. You control the ability to learn how to make thumbnails, and you control the ability to improve yourself. And the more time and energy you put into improving the skills required, the less luck will be involved in growing. I know this is a hard video to hear, and I know I'm going to get destroyed in the comments. I'm so nervous about this video, but I can't see another comment from you guys telling me you stream 8 hours a day. I'm legitimately worried about what is going on. And yes, there is still luck involved in content creation and growth, but it is far less luck than going live for those insane hours and hoping you'll grow. The truth streamers don't want to hear is that streaming is inherently easy, and honestly, it's fairly lazy content. More hours doesn't mean you're working harder, it's the opposite. The more hours you're streaming likely means you're putting less effort in. That is just the truth. And if you really want to grow in 2023, well, you need to stop streaming and start creating content, because the industry is very different to what it was 2 years ago. But hey, don't just believe me. You don't have to. You do whatever you want to do. But I do recommend you check out this video here, because these 8 to 9 Twitch partners all had some pretty interesting things that I think every new creator needs to listen to. I'll see you guys next week. Sorry again. Your streaming goals suck.
And because you set terrible goals like
Kemasan baru, Indomilk susu bubuk, kini dengan rasa yang lebih enak.
Giorgio Ramadan, 24 tahun, akhirnya jadi tahanan Polres Jakarta Selatan. Dia dipamerkan ke awak media sebagai sopir Fortuner viral yang ngamuk-ngamuk merusak Brio kuning taksi online pada Minggu 12 Februari 2023. Berbeda dari aksi garangnya menendang, acungkan pedang, hingga menabrak penyok mobil korban, Giorgio tampak lemas saat digelandang polisi. Dalam permintaan maafnya, Giorgio masih sempat berdebat melontarkan alasan tidak masuk akal. Kesampingkan fakta dirinya mengamuk membawa pedang hingga airsoft gun hanya akibat lampu dim, Giorgio justru curhat pengalamannya pernah diserempet pengendara lain hingga mobilnya rusak. Tak mampu memberi bantahan logis, Giorgio pun kini ditetapkan sebagai tersangka dan diancam hukuman total 5 tahun penjara.
Terima kasih sudah nonton. Jangan lupa
Bahan bakar unggulan, mesin kendaraan jadi lebih ringan tarikannya.
Giorgio Ramadan, 24 tahun, akhirnya jadi tahanan Polres Jakarta Selatan.
이제 뭐하고 놀까? 뾰로롱. 귀찮은 건 싫은데. 뾰로롱. 이제 뭐하고 놀까? 아우.
정령.
귀찮은 건 싫은데. 그냥 놀면 안 돼? 이제 뭐하고 놀까? 아우. 핫. 냐우. 갖고 싶어.
몰랐어.
나를 원해?
나는 차가움 그 자체지. 빛을 피할 수는 없죠. 푸름은 누구에게도 지지 않는
냐우.
하라랑 몰아버릴 거야. 하라랑 지옥의 빛을 받아라. 하하하하.